welcome everybody to the Tulloch channel, where you can listen to the Tulloch podcast with my wife and I, Millen Tulloch, and also get to listen to me talk about my favourite thing in the world, which is MMA and stuff like that, and martial arts, boxing, etc. Okay, today, right now, we've got a quick report for you on a fight that just took place between Kiwi Tongan Junior Fa and an American named Devin Vargas. Okay, Junior Fa record going into this bout was 18-0. Devin Vargas record going into this bout was 21-5. Junior Fa, he is a top prospect coming through from New Zealand. He is recognised mainly, one of his claims to fame is having beaten Joseph Parker as an amateur, and also the fact that he's training out of City Kickboxing under the tutelage of Doug Viney, as well as some other coaches I've seen he's got in his corner and other people training him, etc. Devin Vargas' claim to fame is that he was an Olympian in 2004, and also that he's only lost 5 times, 21-5, and the people who have beaten him are really big names. So he's kind of like a gateway kind of guy. If you get through him, you know that you are legit. The result of this fight was a unanimous decision victory for Junior Fa. It was as comprehensive as a fight could be without it being a complete domination. I wouldn't say it was a complete domination as far as Vargas got beaten up. I would say it was definitely a domination on the points card for sure. Absolutely. Points cards were 97-91, 188 and 99-89. The 3 judges scored to Junior Fa. So you can see that it was quite a significant unanimous decision victory, getting a lot more shots in, a lot more power, hitting a lot harder, and just getting off a lot more shots. So Devin Vargas, he looked like an undersized heavyweight to me. He looked like he weighed in on the scales at 218 pounds. Junior Fa weighed in, I think it was 265, 267 pounds. And this Vargas character looked like if he was ripped, he'd probably be like maybe 80 kilos. He was quite a small guy, but he had a lot of heart. He was a real bit of a cheeky bugger, actually, this guy. He was pretty cheeky. He was sort of playing up a bit, talking to the crowd. But he certainly wasn't cheeky in the 5th round when he got dropped with a really powerful left body rip to the liver. And he got dropped. And from there, he sort of saw things changed a little bit. He wasn't quite as cheeky. Continued to dominate. Sorry, team, just got some messages coming in. Junior Fa continued to dominate. He dropped him once again in the 8th, which was a weird one because it looked a little bit controversial because he looked like Vargas looked like he was claiming he got hit with a low blow, but to me it just looked like a body shot, hook over the top of the left. That's what it looked like. Okay, so it definitely just looked like a legit knockdown. And yeah, so it went the distance in the 8th, 9th and 10th round. You could tell that both fighters were pretty gassed. Junior Fa was really trying to turn up the heat, put the blowtorch on and try and finish this guy. And it would have been awesome to see him finish him in the later rounds, just I guess to get that finish, that notoriety, to take him to the next level. But I think he still enhanced his stock definitely with this fight going the full 10 rounds, because this guy is legit. Look at his record. Junior Fa currently ranked going into this fight 7 in the world under the WBO, I believe, which is the belt that Andy Ruiz holds. So he will look to jump up a little bit. Perhaps he'll get a mandatory challenge. He's really positioning himself nicely. They're doing a good job managing him, looking after him, getting him the right fights so that he can progress along. Really good stuff to take his record now to 19-0. So, what next for Junior Fa? I think what we will see is an improved performance from his next fight. It was mentioned, and I have seen it online, was that Junior Fa's father passed away 6 weeks ago, which would have had a massive effect on his training camp. You know, the ability to train hard, stay focused. You're grieving, you're going through massive emotional turmoil with everybody around you, your family, and that, I mean, is there anything worse that someone can go through than losing, you know, a parent and a loving parent? It looked like his father was awesome, and they had a really close relationship. So, you know, you can imagine that Junior Fa going into his next fight will be even sharper. He'll have a little bit more time. Now he can just forget about this fight, probably spend a bit more time focusing back on his family and father and healing, and then getting ready for this next fight. He's just going to become more and more dangerous, I feel. Definitely. Because we saw his weight. His weight was a little bit high. For this, I think it was his highest in 5 or 6 fights, so you can expect that his weight will drop down. He'll lose some weight, he'll get sharper. And that's what I'm expecting to see. Still a brilliant performance. Full credit to Devin Vargas, you cheeky bugger. You were quite cheeky, but I enjoyed your performance. Well done, gentlemen. Great fight.